we go. Brooke and Taylor for you guys in the Boston Comedy Festival New York Showcase, Ash Lewis.
So I've reached a weird point in my life where I watched Matlock. And I was trying to figure out why. Like, why do I like Matlock so much? And I realized it's because I like crime shows. I do. I like whodunits, murder mysteries. They're fantastic. The problem is that the new shows nowadays are just too intense for me. Like, I can't handle them. Law and Order, SVU, CSI Miami, I just can't do it. Like, I have this policy, which is if I'm watching a show and one of the characters goes, "Looks like there are bite marks on the penis," then I turn the channel from that show. But lately, because I think it's more than just that. Like, I think what's really intense about these shows is the music, right? Like SVU is, "Looks like there are bite marks on the penis." Bum bum. CSI Miami is even worse. "Looks like there are bite marks on the penis." Ow! It's just too much. Like, I think if they took the Matlock music and put it on instead, I could probably watch the show without a problem. "Looks like there are bite marks on the penis." Da-da-da-da-da. Who put those bite marks on that penis? Come on, let's find out. Someone did it. It was one of you guys. Let's call the old guy in and see if we can find out. You guys like this shirt?
Yeah.
I like the whole outfit. I like to name my outfits. I like to call this one "Guy Who Can't Say No at a Timeshare Presentation." Thank you. "Woman Who Can't Say No at a Timeshare Presentation." Yeah! Someone came up to me earlier and said I was styling and profiling. And I said, that is not how I would describe me. But it is how I would describe a well-dressed racist cop. You see that cop in the Armani suit? I just pulled that guy over because he's black. That cop is styling and profiling. That's not cool at all. I like to think of myself as hip. Like, hip, but not a hipster. Like, I dress cool, but I don't have an ironic monocle that I call an ironical. But I do have a lot of weird clothes, and one of my favorite pieces of odd clothing is actually a Yale t-shirt. And the reason it's odd is because that is a college I did not attend. But I like to wear it when I meet people for the first time, because it gives them the wrong impression of me. Also, I just kind of have this fantasy that, like, one day I'll be walking down the street and then some old guy will come up to me and be like, "Oh, a Yale man, eh? Us Yale men have got to stick together." And then he'll give me like $100. That hasn't happened yet. But what did happen is I got off a subway and a guy came up to me and goes, "You went to Yale, what year?" And I went, "Because of this one." And he just looks at me and he's like, "Oh, fine, dick." And then he turns around and walks away. That really upset me. I was like, us Yale men have got to stick together. What the hell? That's not cool. I saw this prostitute in NoHo and I was like, that's ironic. So I like doing stand-up. I love doing comedy.